So our flexible commission program is a results-based tiered structure program that is tiered system, and how we get paid should be based upon what we actually do and the results that we actually provide. Most agents will just say, I will sell your home for this amount, and it doesn't matter what they do in order to sell it. It could have been your brother who was going to buy the home anyway. You still got to pay the same amount. It could be that they found it from a buyer that they already had in their back pocket that were just saving in order to be able to sell it and get more commission later. So what we do is we have a tiered structure that we get paid based on what we actually do. So for example, if you have somebody that you already know is thinking about possibly buying that home, we actually have a list of people that you can add on as potential home buyers, and we take a less amount because it was somebody who you already knew. So we help facilitate the transaction, because there's a lot more to selling a home than just finding the buyer, but it's also making sure that all of our T's are crossed, I's are dotted, and making sure the whole transaction is able to be facilitated. But if you have the buyer in the back pocket, we take a substantially less amount for that. The second way is if we actually dual agency or a dual variable rate commission, where if we represent both the buyer and the seller, we do it for a certain amount, regardless on if we find them before or after the home goes onto the market. The third way is if we market to other agents who represent buyers. So we take one part and we give another part to the other side. And we base that on what level of service you want. So we have a tiered system on how it works, but also we have a tiered system on what we offer. So we have 3 programs for what we do for a listing. We have what we call the Lawlor Lite program, we have our Signature program, and we have our Bespoke program, based on what level of marketing you actually want. So it's based upon the level of results we give, but it's also about the level of service you want. So we combine what you want and what we actually do, we marry those two together, and that dictates what we get paid. All those options are already built in. So if we don't provide the result, we don't get paid the amount.